Well, a pleasant, good Saturday morning and good morning, Chicago Cub baseball fans. Hope all you guys are having a great start to your weekend. Hopefully you guys are having a great start to your Saturday morning. And may I just say, doesn't it feel great to say that it is Saturday and the weekend? I know yesterday we had, the Battle of Chicago. We had Chicago Cub spring training baseball. It was Friday. It was the weekend eve. It was Saturday eve. All that. But, for some of you, you had to go to work. Some of you had to go to school. So it probably feels extra special to know that today is Saturday. But anyway, guys, I thought I would do a pregame show for you guys for game 2 of spring training between the Chicago Cubs. Well, it's game 2 of spring training for both of these teams. Later today at some point, the Chicago Cubs will play host to the Texas Rangers at Sun Park. It will be the second game of the spring for both of these teams, and it will be the second game of Chicago Cub spring training baseball at Sloan Park. So if you enjoy the video, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that thumbs up if you enjoy the video. Doesn't it feel great to be alive? Okay, so like I said, guys, later this afternoon, 2:05 Central Daylight Time from Sloan Park in Mesa, Arizona, it will be game 2 of spring training for both of these teams, and which is also a little more interesting because both of these teams are 0-1 in spring training. Yesterday, the Texas Rangers lost their spring training home opener to the Kansas City Royals at Surprise Stadium in Surprise, Arizona. And yesterday, the Chicago Cubs lost their spring training home opener to their neighbors and rivals from the South Side, the Chicago White Sox, in the Battle of Chicago. But that is yesterday. Today is a new day and a new opportunity for both of these games. So first thing is most foremost, the Chicago Cubs are going to be facing The Rock today. You're probably wondering, what do I mean by the Chicago Cubs facing The Rock? Well, the Texas Rangers starting pitcher, guys, is a former #1 overall pick for the New York Mets back in 2020, but he is also a former #1 draft pick in 2021 as well, and that is Camille Rocker, who is a former Vanderbilt Commodore with the Vanderbilt Commodores in college baseball. He will be starting the game today and making his 2026 spring training debut. He will be on the mound for the Texas Rangers. Now, going for the Chicago Cubs is a member of the Cubs that will be playing in this upcoming WBC for Team USA, and that is one of the great starting pitchers last year in the postseason for the Cubbies, the southpaw left-hander Matthew Boyd. So we actually have a pretty good pitching matchup later today at Sloan Park in Mesa, Arizona. But we also have a very interesting starting lineup for the Cubbies, as it was just announced by the Cubs on social media and Cubs manager Craig Counsell. But I got to tell you, if you are hoping to see Alex Bregman play today, prepare to be disappointed. Bregman is not in the lineup for the Cubbies. But guys, I want to talk about one thing, guys. The leadoff hitter for the Cubs is Matt Shaw. But Matt Shaw is not playing third base. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Shaw will be starting today's game in right field. He will bat leadoff for the Cubs, but he will be in right field. So, as you guys know, after the Cubs actually got Alex Bregman, one of the biggest signees this past offseason, they were probably like, everybody was like, well, what are we going to do with Matt Shaw? You know, Matt Shaw made the opening day roster last year for the Cubbies in Japan. Then he got sent down to AAA Iowa, and then he rose back to the ranks in the Windy City and actually performed at a pretty elite level, if you ask me. But he will be batting leadoff. He will be making his spring training debut this afternoon, and he will play for the very first time as a Chicago Cub in the outfield. Matt Shaw actually did play a few games in minor league ball with the Cubbies in the outfield. He actually played 7 games with the rookie affiliate of the Cubs, the Mesa Cubs, back in I believe 2021 or 2022. Matt Shaw was in the outfield. He played 7 games with the Mesa Cubs in the outfield, but since then, not much of outfield time. Played a little outfield in college and high school, but when it comes to playing in MLB and an MLB spring training, it's never happened. Well, it's going to happen today, whether we like it or not. So that is the first and foremost thing, guys. We will see. But batting second will be in center field will be Pete Crow Armstrong. It'll be nice to see him. Batting third will be Carson Kelly. Batting fourth, and Kelly is catching. I forgot to say that. Batting fourth will be, at first base, will be Jonathan Long. He batted leadoff in yesterday's game. Batting fifth in left field will be Justin Dean. If you don't know, guys, we got Justin Dean off waivers in the offseason from the LA Dodgers, guys. So if Justin Dean makes the opening day roster, then when he goes to Dodger Stadium, he will get his World Series ring. His second World Series ring. The past 2 years, Justin Dean has actually been on the postseason roster for the LA Dodgers. So, pretty cool there. But he will be in. Batting sixth at second base will be James Torres. He played yesterday off the bench. Batting seventh at third base, Pedro Ramirez. He started yesterday at second base. Batting eighth is Pedro Rojas at short, and then B.J. Murray Jr. will round it out, batting ninth and DHing. Again, B.J. Murray Jr. also played yesterday. So there are a few guys in the starting lineup for the Cubbies that were in the starting lineup yesterday, but not a whole lot. But yeah, no Seiya Suzuki, no Alex Bregman, no Michael Busch, no Dansby Swanson, no Nico Horner, no Miguel Amaya, no Moises Palacios, although Moises Palacios has been spotted at Cubs camp, so I am happy to announce he made it. But, you know, with him missing a little time, I don't think he'll be ready right off the bat. But yeah, guys, so that is the starting lineup for the Cubs, guys. Again, very unique to see Matt Shaw in the outfield, but according to Craig Counsell, they are going to pursue giving Shaw that spot in the outfield, especially when you got Alex Bregman going to be at third base. However, Matt Shaw will play a few games in spring training at third base, and when it comes to any backup third baseman, Matt Shaw will probably get that spot, but they don't want to, they want Matt Shaw in the lineup, okay? And so they have to find a spot for him, and that will be probably the outfield. So I do want to talk about one thing, guys. So let me talk about Justin Dean, because I haven't really mentioned him a lot. He really hasn't. He has not played a full season at the MLB level yet. The past 4 years, he has been a September call-up for the LA Dodgers, and he has been on the postseason roster. But other than that, he has been in AAA. We got him off waivers from the LA Dodgers and it'll be really nice to see him. Very good speed. He's not known for his hitting or outfielding. When it comes, his biggest key is his base running, okay? But, so if you can compare him to a former Chicago Cub, it would be the late, great Terrence Gore, who tragically passed away earlier this month, guys, and all that. But that's Justin Dean's tool set. Although he had a pretty good postseason last year with the LA Dodgers, he actually had 5 hits in the postseason last year. 3 of them came in the World Series, so not bad and all that. So he will get his first opportunity as a Chicago Cub today. But the biggest question for you guys I want to know is, what do you think of Nat Shaw playing the outfield, yet alone in right field? I would like to know. So, and then we'll have PCA in center. So we'll pretty much have a good outfield today. You got the speedy Dean in left field. You got PCA in center. And then you got Nat Shaw in right field. So it'll be nice, guys. Again, pretty much the guys that are in the starting lineup for the Cubbies that were in the starting lineup yesterday are the minor leaguers. So it'll be nice to see them. They're getting another opportunity. But if you were hoping to see Alex Bregman today, not going to happen. But hopefully he'll be in the lineup tomorrow when the Cubs play their first away game against the Giants at Scottsdale Stadium. So yeah, but all right, guys, so there you go. But yeah, I want to know what you guys think of Nat Shaw in the outfield. So let me know down below in the comments section. But before we go, we have a happy birthday shout out to do to a Chicago Cub. And he pitched yesterday. Happy beloved birthday to Cubs right-handed pitcher Porter Hodge. He came out of the bullpen yesterday. He did not have a good outing, but luckily it was yesterday and not like on his birthday. So, but happy birthday, Mr. Porter Hodge, and all of that, guys. So, again, 2:05 Central Daylight Time is first pitch between the Rangers and the Cubs. Both of these teams played yesterday. They both lost, so they are both coming in to today's game with the exact same record. But yeah, guys, we will have Cub Baseball. We will have a post-game show right after the game, so make sure you come back on the channel. But biggest question, what do you think of Nat Shaw starting in right field for the second game of the spring for the Chicago Cubs? Let me know down below in the comment section.